Welcome back to the latest episode of Tech Companies Have Run Out of Names. This week, Perplexity has launched a brand new, totally unique, never before seen feature called Deep Research. Now, before you get confused, let's clear something up. This has absolutely nothing to do with OpenAI's Deep Research, which does the exact same thing, which is totally unrelated to Google's Deep Research, which also does the exact same thing. And let's not forget DeepSeek, which is slightly different but still manages to sound and do the exact same thing. Let me know in the comment section below if every AI company is legally required to name their product something that starts with deep and makes us question the reality. If that's the case, they have deep insights, deep knowledge, deep analysis, deep understanding. But you know what? Deep research it is. Now let's talk about what this actually does, the deep research. I mean, this specific Perplexity one, not the other three. It's basically an AI agent that scrapes the web for every relevant information about your query and compiles it into a neat little report, pretty much like a thesis report. As of now, this is free for every subscriber, but the pro subscribers get unlimited deep research queries, while the non-pros have an access to limited number of answers per day. This is so much better and easier, so I don't have to take a second loan for another subscription. How it works is once you ask your query, it takes about 2 to 4 minutes to do the reasoning, compile the report, and then gives you an option to export to a PDF document or convert it into a Perplexity page and share it with whoever you want to share it. So here is how it looks. It kind of looks like a pretty much professional PhD thesis for you with the citations and all the valid resources. So you might ask, Bhavani, when should I use deep research? Well, when you're conducting an expert level analysis, that's what they say, across a range of complex subject matters. So here's an example of how your output would look with and without deep research. Plan a 3-month road trip across Europe on a 10K budget. Consider the best time of the year to begin, where to start, and where to spend the time along the way. And as you can see, without the deep research, you absolutely have no sources. But with the deep research, you have 27 sources, and it's kind of giving you the abstract, the introduction, the key considerations. For a road trip, I don't think the deep research is necessary. But again, if you have to write a paper on your road trip, then here you have it. Now let's take a look at the benchmark. This is humanity's last exam, which is a comprehensive benchmark for AI systems that has thousands of questions around, across hundreds of subjects. You have biology, history, chemistry, physics, mathematics, literature, multiple things. And as you can see, OpenAI's deep research, again, this deep research from OpenAI is leading. And then the deep research from Perplexity is following OpenAI's deep research. That is followed by OpenAI's O3 Mini, which is followed by that's followed by OpenAI's O3 Mini High, which is followed by OpenAI's O3 Mini Medium. God, this is so confusing. And then comes our DeepSeek R1, followed by OpenAI O1, and then Claude and Grok and GPT-4o. Now let's take a look at the simple QA, which is again a benchmark for AI systems. And this is nothing but several questions that test the factuality. And as you can see, Perplexity's deep research is leading, followed by OpenAI, and then all the way in the bottom is Claude 3 Haiku. Well, that's enough of researching the deep research. Now let's go ahead and put this into action. To go ahead and enable your deep research, once you logged into your perplexity.ai, all you have to do is click on this little auto option, click on deep research, and then go ahead and type in your prompt. Here I have given a detailed prompt. I said identify the latest AI tools and development from the last 24 hours that are relevant for education, content creation on YouTube, and I also gave a detailed description of what tools I regularly cover. And I said do not limit, but you can go beyond these tools. I asked it to provide a detailed list of AI tools in the last 24 hours and also give me a brief description of each tool, its key features, why it stands out, something that I should be looking and searching while I have this deep research from Perplexity. I want to make the best use out of it. And once I've given the prompt, I'm going to click go ahead and go. And here is my prompt. And once I scroll down, it is researching. And here I can clearly see what it's researching about. And here is the reasoning before it starts to research. Here I have AI tools. It's looking for blogs on Google and EdWeek, EdWeek, and I have 9 sources so far. Of course, Google Notebook LM, one of my favorites. It's also looking through YouTube, teaching channels, because I asked for last 24 hours. Today is February 17th when I'm making this video. So it's taking that date into consideration as well. And as you can see, it says where's the research? It clearly says that the current date is February 17th, 2025, and it's looking for resources. The source is Jan 3rd, 2025, and it says, however, the user wants a curated list based on the latest development. It says, wait, the user might be okay with the latest tools, even if they are a bit older. Let's see what it says, considering the search results. And it's also looking into all the features. I really like the way it is reasoning, and it's also, rationalizing how it's okay to give me a slightly older not in the past 24-hour latest developments. And once it's all done, it has considered 45 different sources. And again, because I mentioned YouTube, it's also giving me the YouTube links on the side. And here is the answer: emerging AI tools for education. It is looking at integration of generative AI into the LMS, which is absolutely great. I've not mentioned about LMS at all, but it's also reasoning that, if it's an education system, then probably there should be an integration. Real-time classroom management with class tools. I do have AI-powered content creation suites. I have Gemini in Google Vids. I have not tried this. Notebook LM is my favorite, up to date. I just love Notebook LM. And it's also giving me personalized learning and accessibility, Gemini Advanced Learning, and custom gems. I've not tried this one as well. And Chromebook Plus accessibility features, ethical AI, student safety. I've not mentioned about ethics or student safety, but it's automatically reasoning and pulling that information. Guardrails for teenage users, which is absolutely very important. And it's also giving me emerging third-party tools in practice, which is Magic School AI. And all of this, in conclusion, it gives me strategic recommendations for creators and ethical considerations as well. And it's also giving me options to ask related questions based on this. And once this is done, I do have an option to export this as PDF, Markdown, or Perplexity page. And I even have an option to share this link. Just copy the link and send it to whoever I want. So here is a complete, detailed, pretty much thesis kind of presentation or a write down for me. I really enjoy this deep research. It doesn't matter which tool I use because it does all the research for me and gives me valid reasons. But again, if you don't want your model to hallucinate and you want the valid, latest, correct information, then Perplexity Deep Research would be your best option. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do want you to go ahead, give this a shot, give it a try, because why not? It's absolutely free and you can see all the tools are available here for you. And let me know in the comment section below if you are aware of why this term deep research has been used by all 4 top companies and if there's some reasoning behind it that I am missing. Like always, happy teaching, and please do take care of yourself.